Welcome to CrossYoga and to a short flow sequence that you can do in your devotional time or meditation time. So maybe you do this sequence just to settle your mind and calm your body, and then sit down and meditate, read your Bible, or whatever you like to do. So welcome on the mat, or wherever you are. Maybe you don't need to put on your yoga clothes if it's just a little bit of movement. Mountain pose. Now, I don't know if you pray or not, but if you do, you might stand in mountain pose and just welcome God, welcome love, what makes sense to you. Remind yourself that you are welcome on the mat. That it's not about how well you do the poses, it's about breathing, moving, and feeling good in your body. Now take your arms above your head and draw your arms back, opening up your chest. Go for a small micro back bend. And straighten your spine again, palms up, palms together, soften your knees as you fold forward. Fingers reach the floor. Take your right leg and step it back. Lunge pose, but not standing up yet. Maybe moving a little bit forth and back. Looking to the front and then lifting through the front leg up in your high lunge. Right leg, move to the outer edge of the thigh, opening up your chest. Don't go too far down. Coming back to center, both arms up. Try to see if you can hold your balance as you turn the back foot around, opening up your hip. Warrior two. Stretch out your arms, create length. Stretch front leg, lift your arms up. Take your hands behind your head and move your elbows back to stretch the front of the chest. Engage your core, lean to your front, a little bit of core involvement. Coming up, leaning a little bit back, don't overdo this. Letting go of your hands, triangle pose. So this is still a core exercise, but more of a stretch as you support your hand down here on your thigh or shin, or wherever you can reach. Then look down, bend the front knee, hands down, back heel off, step back, down dog. Walk your legs a little bit. If you're up for it, Vinyasa flow, which means coming into your plank. Moving your shoulders further to the front than your fingertips, coming down on your knees the first time, elbows back, coming on the belly, lifting up your chest. Down dog. Taking a big breath and soften a little bit in this pose. Now move to the front again. Hip width distance in between your feet. Rolling up into mountain pose. Letting your arms grow towards the sky. And doing the sequence on the other side. First, the back bend. Opening your chest. Letting your spine stay tall, palms together. Fold forward. Fingers reach down to support as you lift your left leg and move it back. Bending the front knee, aligning it with the ankle, and you can move a little bit forth and back here. Opening up your hip. Try to see if you can create a line from the back of the heel to the top of your head. Gaze more to the front as you slowly come into crescent lunge or high lunge. Feeling the stretch in your hip flexor maybe. Twisting left arm to the outer edge of your right thigh, opening up. Moving back, arms up, turning the back foot. Please be careful not to overdo anything. Warrior 2, bending front knee, and the back foot, of course, aligned with the short end of the mat. Tuck your tailbone under, engage your core. Now take both hands, fold your hands behind you, elbows reach out, then stretch the front leg. Engage your root lock, navel in as you lean to the front, trying to still align your shoulders with your feet, your heels, using your obliques and everything to move up, coming back. Again, up, triangle pose. If it's too much of the distance in between your feet, just close the distance a little bit. Leaning forward, opening up this top shoulder. Maybe you take your hand down to move it a little bit back. Gaze down on the mat. Both hands on the mat. As always, heel off. Step back, down dog. Optional vinyasa to your plank if you want to do it. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog where your hip is off. Exhaling, down dog. Let the outer edge of the fingers really reach down in the mat. If you love jumping, go ahead and do that to the front of the mat. Fold forward. One more time through our small sequence here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhaling, leaning back, opening up your chest. Inhale, palms together, straighten your spine. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, half lift as your right leg moves up and back, and exhale as you lower down. Take one breath here, sinking your hip down. High lunge, lifting through the front foot and sinking low. Preparing your twist, inhaling and exhaling as you maybe twist a little bit deeper than the first time. Take one breath here. Warrior 2. Remember to breathe and be careful in your transitions. Warrior 2, bending the front knee. Again, sinking low and take a breath. Inhaling your arms out, up and behind you, stretching the front leg. Lean forward, exhale. Remember to engage your core. Inhale, leaning up. And back, exhaling. To the front again, triangle pose. Release your hands, leaning forward. And stay here for a breath, maybe going deeper than the first time you were here. Gaze down on the mat. Make your way to down dog. Optional vinyasa, plank, inhale. Exhale, lower down, strong core. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath. Look to the front, heel off. If you jump, go ahead and jump. Fold forward. Inhaling, raising your arms up. Opening up your body, your soul, your mind to what is bigger than just you. Straighten your arms up, palms together, and again lean forward. Taking your time in your forward fold. Half lift, left leg up and back. Feet or hands framing the foot. Take one inhale here, just stretch your hip. High lunge. finding your balance. Inhaling, twisting, and exhaling, going deeper. Take one breath here. Preparing your warrior to soften down. Make sure you microbend your elbows. Don't overstretch your arms here. Stretch your front leg, hands behind you, core in, and lean to the front. Moving up, inhaling, guessing what? Leaning back on your exhale. Again, core involvement. Triangle pose. Move your hip underneath your shoulders. One breath. When you're done there, find your down dog. Last optional vinyasa, to your plank. Lower down. Inhaling cobra, up dog. Exhaling down dog. Bend your knees and find child's pose. This is a great way to surrender your day or your evening, your life, into the loving hands of God. So maybe your palms face up, forehead on the mat. And surrender whatever is on your mind. Maybe saying, God, you are first. And everything else, let that be second. Lifting up, find a position you can sit in. It might even be your chair now with books or whatever you want to emphasize on. But before I wrap this up, maybe you cross your hands in front of your chest here. Just hold your heart, whatever makes sense. And listen in to the words, you are loved. You are seen. You are valuable. You are called. I have forgiven you. I love you. And let these verses, followed by the surrender we did before, be the foundation of your meditation and maybe of your life. Thank you so much. I hope you feel more prepared to meditate and just be quiet. God's blessings on your path.